From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
All right, welcome into another edition of The Horse's Mouth. Here at Tommy Max, we're back at the bar. We're talking Boy Scouts of America. We're talking about business. We're talking about it with the fine people of Jacksonville. Of course, brought to you by Synovus Bank. Always a pleasure having them on the show. Our first guest is Jack Sears. He's back. Jack, how are you, my friend?
I am just wonderful.
Yeah,
Thanks for having us today.
Great to have you. I was never a scout. My brother was, though, but they've been a big part of your life for a long time, haven't they?
Yeah, the scouting brand, the scouting movement here in North Florida, it's contrary to what you may have read or heard, we're growing.
Yeah. Cool.
Parents are still turning to the scouts for character building, citizenship training, physical fitness activities. And our membership is growing.
Yeah, we need it. The kids need it. That's for sure. Absolutely. Well, great to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
Always a pleasure. Evan Miller from Tom James Company. Of course, the sharpest dressed man works for a clothing company. How are you, brother?
Good.
You're an Eagle Scout as well, huh?
I am.
All right.
Yep.
How long? When did you start that? As a kid, or what?
Started from Cub Scouts, then went all the way up through, and got it back in 2010. I guess is when I got it.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what does it mean to be an Eagle Scout for you? Like, what is that? It's obviously a great accomplishment, but what do you take from it?
There's still different avenues you can go within scouting based on, I guess, your personality and what you're interested in. I was always more the outdoorsy person. I wanted to do the hiking and the backpacking and canoeing, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
But I always viewed as someone that's just fairly level-headed and well-rounded and fairly driven.
Yep.
So that's usually what I'm looking for.
Yeah, and you learn about a lot of things about life in the Boy Scouts, don't you, David? How are you, man?
You sure do.
Good to see you,
Tommy.
I'm
doing terrific.
Fishing around the world? What have you been doing?
No, actually, my oldest scout is now 34 years old and getting married.
All right.
In 2 months. So he's home from Texas right now doing the last minute planning for his wedding. And
good.
He didn't make it to Eagle. He aged out at life. But I got involved in scouting, other than my brief stint as a Cub Scout myself.
Yep.
Got involved as a parent when he was in scouting, and then I've been on the executive board of the North Florida Council for 25 years.
25 boards, something like that? You're a busy man, dude. When I saw this show, I'm like, man, he's part of them too. Holy cow, David, you're a well-rounded man, buddy.
President-elect, I'll assume the role of president of the North Florida Council in another year.
Wow, that's fantastic. So as a scout, go back to when you were younger, right? Or even as a parent.
You don't want to hear that
parent
story.
Of a scout. Or parent of a scout. What's the best part? What's the best part?
Oh, it was the time together with my son. My son is, he has, on the autism spectrum.
Okay.
He has Asperger's.
Okay, got it.
And scouting was, without question, one of the most life-changing things he could have been involved with.
Yeah, good.
They were respectful. There wasn't any bullying. There was the programs were just terrific. Being involved in the outdoors and camping, and one of my fondest memories was camping on the north end of Cumberland Island.
Oh wow!
And he was chaplain. Yeah. He was troop chaplain at the time, and he delivered service at the little church up there on the very north end of Cumberland Island. Yeah, which is a long hike, by the way.
Yeah, is it? That's great. That's great. So, Evan, how long you been with Tom James? How long you been with the club?
I got recruited with them out of college, actually. So now going on 7.5 years.
Oh, right. Where'd you go to school?
Actually, up in Maryland.
Okay.
I went to Salisbury University up there.
Okay, cool.
Born and raised, and then got relocated down to Orlando. Was there for about 3.5 years, and then came up here about 3.5 years ago. Okay. 3.5, 4 years.
What organizational skills? I mean, from being a Boy Scout and an Eagle Scout to day-to-day life, is that what you take with it, or what is it? For sure.
It's funny. You don't picture all the actual benefits of what's going on with scouting until you get older and then can appreciate what happened. Right. One of the things you hear about all the time, especially when I'm hiring somebody, for example, with Tom James, is when you complete their goal of getting their bachelor's degree in college. Yep. You're happy they got their degree, but more often than not, people don't even use their degree. It's more of the accomplishment of the long-term goal. Eagle Scout and the Boy Scouts sets a goal in mind of a very long-term goal. Before you're 18, you have to hit this accomplishment or else you pretty much don't get it. Okay. And kids and, adolescent teens that start to figure out what's going on with this and actually understand it, they just it takes way over into their actual like adulthood, once they graduate or go into their professional world.
Yeah, agreed.
He's spot on.
Yeah,
I
cool.
mean, listening to this, I mean, we hear it all the time.
Yeah.
And let's not underestimate and give credit what's due. Only 6% of the young people who join and engage in scouting will elevate to the rank of Eagle Scout.
No kidding.
It's a demonstration of leadership, community service, and at a young age, he had to resource, design, and develop a project that would benefit the community.
Okay.
And employers are looking for people who know how to lead. And you're right,
Absolutely.
Evan. You're right about our degrees, right? Our degrees gets us. If this was a baseball game, sorry, football aside, but maybe
I played baseball.
Maybe
I played basketball too.
well, let me put it this way: our degree gets us a first down. Okay, so
nice.
but it's the soft skills that win the game, right? It's the leadership skills that employers are looking for. And scouting for 111 years, we've been teaching leadership in young people.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it.
People skills is
Absolutely.
huge.
And this is one of the strongest councils in the country.
Oh, yeah.
For the 15th year in a row, the North Florida Council graduated more than 200 Eagle Scouts.
Wow.
We had 221
221
was the number this year.
in
That's
a
huge.
pandemic year.
Right.
Right.
That's huge.
yeah.
Well, obviously, it has tremendous value
Yeah.
for a lot of people here in the city, in the country, what have you. That's fantastic. Well, thanks for coming on. Always great to have you.
Oh, thank you.
How's
We
business?
appreciate it.
Everything good?
Everything is just
I saw
wonderful.
Patrick in here earlier.
Be careful. By the way, he is the sponsor, so we have to be nice.
That's right. We got to be nice. That's right. Good to see you, my friend. Best
meet
of
you.
luck with your
Thank
career,
you.
and
Appreciate
thanks
it.
for being here, David.
Tommy,
I'll see you again, my man.
Yeah, man.
All right,
Forward to
that'll
it.
do it right here on the Horse's Mouth, brought to you by our friends at Synovus Bank. Always at the bar, always talking business or life or sports or charity. It doesn't matter. It's a great city. We try to highlight it and all the great people each and every time right here on the Horse's Mouth. So until next time, stay safe and be cool. We'll see you right here on the Horse's Mouth.